Hello, Mr. Mela. My name is Indah, and I'm going to be your GNA today.
Hello, Mr. Indah. Thank you.
I am came to take a sheet of vitamin with intuition temperature, pulse rate, respiration rate, and blood pressure. I've got a stigmometer, stethoscope, and I have a weight with a second hand. Okay, I'm going to warm my hand before we get started.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead. Opposite Mr. Mela. When are you comfortable? I'm going to take your temperature first, and I use the digital thermometer and the cubit when you empty. Okay, until thermometer beep and very good. 36 Celsius. I document it is the nursery sheet. Okay, you now I'm going to do your pulse and respiration. Okay, Mr. Mela, ring. So I'm going ahead and pin her radial pulse. It on the real side of the tube of the anterior waist, and I'm going to fill it with 2 to 3 fingers. Okay, I am going to your hair radial pulse for 1 full minute. I'm going to use this clock. Okay, I'm going to use hair eruption to show one inhale wonderful inhale and exhale is one. So I'm going to count hair respiration for 1 full minute. Okay, Mr. Mela, just relax.
Thank you, Mr. Indah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mela. I can hair pulse rate at 65 beats per minute and hair respiration is 17. Okay, so for pulse rate between 16 and 100 is normal if recover and adult, so that looks good. And for respiration rate between 12 and 20 will be normal for an adult. So if it want anything less than 12 and or get her that 20, I will go ahead and report that to the nurse. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is take your blood pressure. So the first thing I'm going to turn my stethoscope to be put together. Then ready got my stethoscope there. I'm going to get ahead and fit your pressure pulse. So line up your arm there for me, and I'm going to press this cuff. So I am going to go ahead and pop on the stigmometer and about 118 millimeter of mercury, and then I'm going to slowly with my volume. Okay, 120 over 80. Okay, I reset the stigmometer and document it, and I clean my stoppers again. Ring Mr. Mela. Do you need anything? Ring no Mr. Mela.
Nothing.
Ring well. Thanks for letting me take your vitamin.
Okay, you're welcome, Mr. Indah.
Hello, Miss Indah. My name is Nurse Mela, and I'm going to be your CNA today. Hello, Miss Mela. Thank you. Rate of vital signs, which include temperature, pulse rate, respiration rate, and blood pressure. I've got a stethoscope and I have a watch with a second hand. Okay, I'm going to wash my hand before we get started. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and position Miss Indah. Fine. Are you comfortable? I'm going to take your temperature first, and I ask the digital thermometer, and then go between your armpits. Okay, until thermometer beeps, and very good. A little comment in the nursing seat. Okay, now I'm going to do your pulse and respiration. Okay, Miss Indah. Alright, so I'm going ahead and find heredical pulse in one anterior side of the thumb of the anterior first, and I'm going to wheel with 2 to 3 fingers. Okay, I'm going to count heredial pulse for 1 full minute. I'm going to ask the clock. Okay, I'm going to count the respiration too. So 1 inhale, wonderful. Inhale and exhale is 1. So I'm going to count her respiration for 1 minute. Okay, Miss Indi. Thank you, Miss Mela. Now this examination has been completed. Hopeful, dear Miss Indah remains in good health.